Good afternoon from Kathmandu. I'm Rajneesh Mandari, a multimedia journalist, and today we are in a camp in Kathmandu and we are doing live about how people are living out here. After the earthquake on April 25, 2015, many houses were destroyed. Around 9,000 people lost their lives, and people have been living in different temporary camps in most of the districts in Nepal. So you can see different camps out here. People living in camps are just staying outside, and people, some kids are playing football out here. Most of the kids live in different camps out here. So we are live from Chuche Party, and this is the temporary camp of earthquake victims. So I would like to show you some of the lifestyle inside the camp. नमस्ते तपाईको नाम के हो
मेरो नाम सीता परियार
Sita Pariyar. Her name is Sita Pariyar and she is living in one of the tents out here. एकचोटी देखाइदिनुहुन्छ कस्तो छ कसरी बसिराख्नु भएको छ भनेर भित्र
हुन्छ कसरी बस्नु यस्तै हो यस्तै भाषा बुस्रुम बच्चा छ सानो यस्तै हो
So she's showing her camp out here, how she's staying. एकचोटी देखाइदिनु न
हुन्छ हुन्छ देखाइदिनु बच्चा छ सानो
She shows that she's showing her kid out here. And the kid is sleeping. This is the only space they have to live, and they have been living here for more than 8 months after the earthquake. कतिको गाह्रो छ
गाह्रो छ नि अब के गर्नु यस्तो चिसो छ उ बच्चाले खोकिरहेछ अब जाडोमा बस्नु पर्यो
Sita says that it's pretty cold here, and it's getting cold and it's quite difficult to stay in the camp here. So I want to move to another camp from hers. So there are hundreds of people living in this camp alone. You can see there are many small camps, small tents here. Life is difficult for the people who are living here. They have lost their houses. Many lost their beloved ones as well. The statistics says more than 9,000 people died in the earthquake. So they are cooking food. के बनाइराख्नु भएको दिदी
खाजा बनाएको
खाजा बनाउनु भएको She says she's cooking food. एकचोटि देखाइदिनु न के बनाइराख्नु भएको छ भनेर She's showing me the food, what she's cooking.
हजुर यो अर्को बनाएको हो के मासुको
Okay, ठिक छ हुन्छ She's cooking some food for them, for the family. कतिको गाह्रो छ दिदी यहाँ
हजुर गाह्रो छ
She said it's difficult. केमा गाह्रो छ
त्यो धेरै चिसो छ अब खाना साना बनाउन ओर्न बस्न पनि गाह्रो छ
She said it's cold and it's quite difficult to cook food as well because of the fuel crisis. They don't have electricity in the tents out here. So what they're using is firewood. You can see they're using firewood out there, and so they use it to cook the food. कतिको जाडो हुन्छ बेलुका
एकदमै जाडो हुन्छ पानी नै छुइन्छ शीतै जाडो छ एकदम
especially during nights he said it's very cold because of the frost and it's really gets cold. That's what she says. अनि तपाईलाई सरकारले सहयोग गरिरहेछ कि छैन I'm asking her if the government has supported her or
कुन संस्थाबाट यसो अलिअलि खानेकुरा त्यसै त पहिला त अलिअलि चामलहरू त्यस्तै आएको थियो तर सरकारबाट चाहिँ होइन कि त्यस्तै अब त्यस्तो हामीले चामल दिनुभएको चाहिँ लामाहरूले दिनुभएको
सरकारबाट के भएको छ कि छैन
खै त्यस्तो त केही पनि भएको छैन
She says that she has got some support from different organizations, especially different non-governmental organizations and others, but she hasn't got support from the government. She says so the government hasn't supported her. कतिको अनि आशा छ सरकारले सहयोग गर्ला भनेर
खै आश त लाग्दैन के अहिलेसम्म केही गरेको छैन
She said she hopes that the government will support, but she's not sure whether the Nepal government will support her or not. So I'm going to another tent. Her name is Lalita Pariyar and she's sewing here. She's working. के काम गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ
हजुर
अनि तपाई बस्ने पनि यही हो
हजुर हो
it's a tent and she also works here अनि काम चाहिँ यहाँ कसलाई गर्नुहुन्छ कसलाई सिलाइ दिनुहुन्छ के गर्नुहुन्छ
यहाँ अर्डरको हो अब जब सिलाउन दिनुहुन्छ उहाँहरुको
Okay, she's also working in a small tent and this is also her also a place where she lives. You can see inside how small it is, how tiny it is.
यो कहाँबाट आउँदा हो
हामी जर्नलिस्ट हो दिदी हामी पत्रकार हो हैन के छ कस्तो छ भनेर बुझ्न आएको
यो कुन पत्रकार
हामी बाहिरबाट लाइभ बुक गरिरहेको छौँ हामीले हजुर They're asking me what I'm doing here. So there are other tents as well. You can see the sun is about to set, and as the sun sets here, it gets more cold, and it will get more colder as the days passes by, especially in winter. You can see people out here. Namaste. तपाईं अंग्रेजीमा कुरा गर्नुहुन्छ थोरै
हजुर
तपाईको what's your name?
My name is Sombaji Tamang.
Okay, how long have you been living here?
But
कति भयो तपाईं यहाँ बस्न थाल्नु भयो 8 महिना
8 महिना
He says he has been living here for the last 8 months.
8 months yes.
कतिको गाह्रो छ यहाँ बस्न के छ कस्तो छ
बस्नलाई अब किनभने अब फेरि आउँछ कि भूकम्प आउँछ कि भनेर मात्रै बसेको हो र पनि फेरि उता फेरि घरतिर के रे उसमा अरु घरमा बस्यौं भने पनि सबै अब टालेको छ बाहिरबाट चिटिएको परेको छ भित्र चाहिँ राम्रो छैन
He says that it's quite difficult to live in the houses because it's all broken and they're afraid if another earthquake would come there, then it will destroy the whole house. So they have been living in the tents. Actually, देखाइदिन्छ कसरी बस्नु भएको छ भनेर कस्तो छ यहाँ बस्नको लागि
बस्नलाई अब राति जाडो हुन्छ राति पनि अब के रे भने जस्तो हुँदैन अब कोठा जस्तो हुँदैन
He says that it's cold here and it's not like living in room in big houses. It's really difficult. And kima pakaउनुहुन्छ कसरी पकाउनुहुन्छ
पकाउने अब के रे भाँडा छँदैछ के रे भाँडा पकाउने अनि खाने सामानहरु चाहिँ थरथर लिएर आउने
So these are the only things he has to cook his food. कहाँ पकाउनुहुन्छ
यही बाहिर यही छ
एकछिन देखाइदिनुहुन्छ
भाडा यसै 300 जति के रे आको
I asked him if how they cook food, and this is the place where he cooks his food. So this is basically his kitchen and how he cooks food and how he makes his living. Us, thank you very. So on April 25th, a major earthquake hit Nepal that killed nearly around 9,000 people. So after the April 25th earthquake, there were many aftershocks, more than 400 aftershocks above 4 magnitude. So it was quite difficult to live in Kathmandu or in Nepal because there were so many aftershocks and life was very difficult. So these people are living here for the last 8 months. And life has been very difficult for them. They are hoping that they will be resettled, but it has been very difficult for them because they haven't got enough support from the government. So I'm going to a school, a temporary school out here. School over here. So this is the school, temporary school out here. So this temporary school opens from Sunday to Friday. The school must only be used by teachers and registered children. For other users, ask organization for an authorization. So one needs to be registered to go inside the school. तपाईं टिचर हो हैन एकछिन जान हुन्छ तपाईं सर हो I'm talking with a teacher out here. So we're doing live, and it's right now 53 people around the world are watching it, and we're doing live for AJ Plus. So could you please tell us about the school and what you are teaching and how things are going here?
We are teaching in smaller, like nursery, UKG, LKG students. So we are studying only ABCD and few like apple, ball. So before that time, before one week ago, the school is friendship with UNICEF. Now only Hugging Nepal.
Okay, so
this is Spanish Foundation.
Okay, these are the organizations that's helping to run this school. Yes. So could you please tell us what's this, and are these the paintings done by this?
The paintings are done by students, our students. And
so it's from this side. So these are the paintings done by the students living in the tents.
This is this is also the pictures made by bottle plastics. We like some beautiful things made from dangerous rubies. So we teach us rubies is a bad thing, is a bad for nature, is a bad for human. We save the earth, we save the Nepal.
It's rubbish. It's actually the garbage, and so they're making all these beautiful things from the garbage.
Yeah.
So how many students come to this temporary school?
Around 25 people.
So around 25 students from these camps. So there are around more than hundreds of people living out here. So do you have any data how many people or how many people are living in the camp out here?
Now there's a 487 tents now.
Okay, 400.
And that total population is I don't know.
Okay, there are more than 400 tents out here.
Yes.
Okay, more than 400 tents. That means if there are 5 people in one tent.
Yeah, 5, 6.
6 people in one tent. That means around 2,000 people are living in Chuchepati alone. So thank you so much for watching us live. So we are in Chuchepati, one of the temporary shelters for earthquake victims in Nepal. There are many shelters around various districts out here. So this is one of the major temporary shelters for earthquake victims. All these people are waiting for some support from government and other organizations so that they could rebuild their houses and they could be resettled here. So there have been many many organizations that are trying to support and help and rebuild things, but the rebuilding process has been very slow because of the political chaos in Nepal. It's because of the political chaos. They recently passed a reconstruction authority bill, so it was just past few days, 8 months after the earthquake, and it has been very slow because of the political chaos and because things have moved very slow in Nepal. So this is me, Rajnish Bandari, signing out from AJ Plus.